Hey guys, so I drank a lot last night, so I have a hangover. So if I stumble over my words, which I kind of usually do anyway, don't get mad at me. I really want to do this review for this new ICO called CyberMiles, and I would really rather be sleeping and drinking a lot of water right now, but I gotta do this review. CyberMiles is basically, let's go down here, I'll read it. All right, well, their ICO starts in 19 days. The pre-registration's open right now. Let's scroll down. I mean, you guys can go watch these videos yourself. It just explains what it is, which we're going to review. We're going to go through anyway. So CyberMiles CM is the blockchain technology being developed by 5X Lab, a blockchain development laboratory. 5X Lab is working closely with FiveMiles, a leading C2C marketplace operator with more than 12 million users in the United States. FiveMiles is expected to be the first platform to utilize CyberMiles blockchain protocol and will also assist 5X Lab to develop the technology. Over the last 3 years of leading innovation in the online and local marketplaces, FiveMiles has accumulated the necessary technical and commercial know-how to tailor blockchain technology and smart contracts for real-world applications. 5X Lab seeks to use the expertise to develop CyberMiles. With focus on trust and compliance, this will enable it to be a mainstream blockchain technology for real-world businesses. So there's FiveMiles, which is already an established app on your phone that you can download. And I'm not sure if you guys have used it or not, but if you have, which I have, you basically open up the app, and anywhere in your local area, or a little bit further than your local area if you want, you can buy and sell the things that the things in your house that you don't want. So you could buy, other people's things, like a old bicycle that they don't want anymore, or something new. I mean, I've used the website. I've made a couple of hundred from it. Went back when I used to sell my paintings. But yeah, it's a great app to use. I mean, it comes in handy when you want to get rid of something. So FiveMiles is the app. CyberMiles is the blockchain company that was developed by 5X Lab, and they're merging with FiveMiles, which is already established, which is a great thing. Like they said here, FiveMiles already has 12 million users in the United States. That's a lot of money. So when I actually looked through this, I clicked on technical white paper, and I was wondering why everything was so confusing. I even made 3 pages of notes of basically me changing what they were saying into layman's terms, because it was just mind-boggling. And I didn't even realize that the actual white paper is right here. So we're gonna click on this one. Sorry if you hear some noise in the background. I am doing laundry and I forgot to close the door. Oh, my eye itches. All right, that is pretty. I love pretty white papers. It says they actually tried. Disclaimer, table of contents. So we already know what FiveMiles and CyberMiles is. I mean, honestly, I can review this thing with the white paper, or I can just go through my notes. And I think I'm just going to use my notes because it's basically the same thing anyway. So we'll leave that right there. All right, their crowdfunding again begins on the 21st of November this year. And we already know FiveMiles is a blockchain, or was just a regular app on your phone that you could buy and sell things, your items through. But CyberMiles is the decentralized version of that, and they're teaming up. So what's really great about this new platform is it'll use the existing FiveMiles e-commerce network of over 10 million US-based registered users and over 3 billion USD in estimated annual transactions. So unlike the current initial coin offerings, CyberMiles already has loyal customers, or FiveMiles already have loyal customers. So there are 2 different uses for their cryptocurrency, which is called CMT. That's CyberMiles cryptocurrency name. The two uses are, one, it will compensate the community's members for the services they provide, so compensation. And two, it will facilitate financial transactions on the network. So that way, you could also use these cryptocurrencies to do transactions on the network. There will be a fee, quote unquote, it says, collected from each transaction settlement that is used to pay validators who provide services to facilitate the transactions. In the white paper, they get very detailed and technical. That's the one I clicked on before. This is what I'm talking about now. The DApp, if you guys don't know what a DApp is, it's just a decentralized application. They basically are going to, I haven't started over. So, CyberMiles is also very similar to Ethereum, which rewards validators via gas fees. So there will be CyberMiles gas. In order to jumpstart their network, they will create a new application to support small business loans between its 10 million US-based users and small businesses. Their obvious result will be to bring even more traffic to the application. I believe the business loans they are speaking about will be very similar to the popular peer-to-peer lending sites that also started as ICOs like BitConnect, TextureCoin, RegalCoin, and so on. So these CyberMiles is actually planning on implementing sort of like a lending platform where they're going to lend to small businesses. Now, the difference is they will be building a decentralized identity management platform that can then record the credit history for each user identified to his or her public key. So, I mean, they're going to be looking at your credit history, you know what I'm saying? Not sure if they mean, and it also looks like there's no chance of accruing interest. I feel that would defeat the purpose of having a more private network. So we're actually going to go to that section where they say that they're going to be doing loans. Let's see where it's going to be at. Well, it's not going to help if I have to wait for the page to load. All right. We'll get to that in a second then, I guess. So this is SimilarWeb's August 2017 rankings of top shopping apps by usage. FiveMiles is the 10th, which is very good. I mean, obviously Amazon's the first one. Amazon Shopping, eBay, OfferUp, LetGo. Now, OfferUp and LetGo are just like FiveMiles. I guess they're just, they're used more. But FiveMiles is still in the top 10. It's really good. So it says here that CMT is based on ERC20, would be exchanged on a one-to-one basis with native CMT issued on CyberMiles blockchain. So you can use my Ethereum wallet if you guys like to use that. That's like my favorite platform or my favorite site to use. They do another study, blah, blah, blah. So the CyberMiles community and FiveMiles could go together to develop smart contract-based solutions to enable highly targeted real-time promotions for businesses. To illustrate a potential scenario. So these are the three scenarios. I mean, this is normally what FiveMiles looks like. It looks like they're just going to be upgrading the site and implementing all these new things, but the style is going to stay the same, the actual structure. Yep. Where does it say loans? That's what we really want to know. Because that's something different. FiveMiles didn't offer loans before, but CyberMiles, which is what we consider now, will be offering business loans. And I just think that's really interesting. Okay, here we go. Small business loan marketplace. Okay, so a potential application built on CyberMiles blockchain would be a peer-to-peer small business loan marketplace. As described in the previous section, we will build a decentralized identity management platform on CyberMiles. The blockchain can then record the credit history for each user identified by her own key. With the identity and credit history, we can build a loan matching engine, the loan exchange, quote unquote, on the blockchain. And once loan terms are matched, the smart business contracts would automatically settle the loan directly from each party's bank account using CMT, authorized via their personal information wallets without a central clearinghouse. The workflow and figure below describes how to match and settle each loan. So this is just the diagram they're going to use here, if you guys can see that. So let's see, users. I mean, I'm gonna let you guys look at this because this just looks like hieroglyphs to me right now. It's just a lot of arrows, but I think you get the point, definitely. Okay, so, upon the end of the loan term, when a payment is due, the smart business contract would automatically execute the following. The exchange results both parties' wallet. The exchange requests both parties' wallets to settle payments via their bank account. The transaction result is broadcasted to the blockchain and become part of the credit history. So it's literally just like a regular loan lending site, but it looks like they actually want your credit history, though. Like, I mean, that can be a good thing and a bad thing. I mean, it'll help your credit if you don't have any disputes, if there's no issue with paying back the loan, or it could hurt your credit. So, but once again, FiveMiles is originally an already established, application. So it makes sense for them to do that. They want to make sure that they are not liable if you don't pay back that loan. You're the one that's liable. And I always wondered that with the other lending sites. I don't know if it's the same or it's different. I've only recently decided to invest in loan lending sites, so I'm not sure about that. So they address some issues, counterfeit problem. These are how they fix them, proactively and reactively. So let's talk about this automatic escrow. So most current business transactions require trust. The blockchain network's main feature is its ability to operate on trustless environment. For example, one of the primary functions of the Ethereum-based smart contract is an escrow to hold and release assets automatically when certain conditions are met. In many application scenarios outlined in this white paper, the network would need to hold certain escrow or pledge CMT from multiple parties until a certain outcome occurs. This level of automation can make escrow much more prevalent and widely used in our society. For example, in the sales transaction, the smart business contract would release the CMT in escrow to the seller when the seller's shipping carrier sends back a delivery confirmation to the network. Or the escrow condition may be that when the buyer inspects the product and agrees to accept it. If the buyer does not accept it, the automated arbitration process begins. I gotta read that again. I don't know what that means. Whatever. I don't think it's that important. Um, an ICO platform for e-commerce. Okay. We already know they're doing an ICO. So they're doing a foundation. Let's do the principal function of the CyberMiles Foundation will include open governance of its resources together with other ecosystem partners. Shush! Support and advance the technology related to CyberMiles blockchain networks, implementation, and all matters related to ecosystem membership. Their foundation's mandate is to grow an open ecosystem of digital services that consumers can easily explore and find value in, while giving developers an open and sustainable platform to develop, deliver, and enhance those services and attract users. To fulfill this mission, the CyberMiles Foundation will dedicate resources to 3 specific goals related to research, development, and governance as described below. Okay, I mean, it looks like they're doing a lot. They're just jumping straight in there. Not only they're doing the ICO, they're doing a foundation, they're doing a loan lending platform, and they're selling stuff like sort of like an e-commerce site, but it's an app. It's a DApp, right? Decentralized app. So let's talk about the CMT token. They're going to issue 1 billion CMT. However, over time, this may expand and be capped to 10 billion CMT. Now, I would normally say that's a lot, but they already have, a ton of customers that use the platform. So, they need more. Upon the completion of the proposed CyberMiles token contribution, for 700 million CMT, there will be a total of 1 billion CMT in circulation. Okay. So they're not going to just throw it all out there at once. Token contribution is proposed to launch soon after incorporation of CyberMiles Foundation. For further information and updates regarding the token contribution, prospective participants are invited to provide their email address at blah, 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 for further updates and announcements regarding the timing and the details of the token contribution. So this is what they're planning on doing with the tokens. All right, the initial CMT offering is 700 million. CyberMiles team and partners, 100 million. 2.5 years, 10% per quarter. Okay, I don't feel like we need to know this right now. See, it is really cool that they actually break it up and, they tell you what's going to what, but, I just look at where it's coming, if it's coming to me or not. Okay. Token supply schedule. I feel like it's really hot in here. Okay. Inflation schedule. This is what I want to know. As discussed above, the delegated POS, which is point of stake mechanisms, will be developed to affect the targeted outcome of 8% annual increase in total number of tokens until the 10th anniversary of the close of the token contribution event. Below is a targeted inflation schedule for the active supply of tokens. Oh, gosh. So, all right. So they project 8% annual increase. I hate charts. I am not in statistics anymore. I hated that class. Didn't learn anything. Except for this is a... Oh, shit, I forgot. Whatever. All right, let's keep going. So this is their team. It's Dr. Lucas Liu, founder and CEO of FiveMiles. And like I said, he's already accredited. Like, this dude has already done FiveMiles. It's on the 10th most used app right now for phones. So it's a big deal because there's a lot of freaking apps out there. All right, this is their plans, their roadmap, so to speak. Right now, they are exploring the issuance of CyberMiles tokens. In December, they will be doing the launch of the CyberMiles smart contract modules. FiveMiles app to begin accepting CMT to facilitate, multiple marketplace applications in June 2018. We got a while. So, I mean, they're not just like throwing their stuff together and end up having to, They end up having to postpone things because something's not working. Like most of these ICOs out here, because they're rushing, they're taking their time. We won't even be able to actually use this until December of next year. That's crazy. So, but FiveMiles is already open. You could use FiveMiles right now. You just can't use CyberMiles until December next year. No big deal. Oh, and that's it. So let's go back. I don't know. I think you guys should definitely invest in this. This company, it already exists. Like, you have to realize that a lot of these ICOs that you're planning on investing in could possibly take your money. It's a big risk. It always has been, probably always will be. But FiveMiles already exists. FiveMiles is merging with CyberMiles. Also, the reason why I even found CyberMiles is because I did an ICO recently. I invested in an ICO called Cobenhood. And when I invested into this ICO, I'm pulling up the page right now, the ICO is already closed right now. Right now, I'm just waiting on the tokens to come through and the exchange to open. And Cobenhood is an exchange, and I think it's going to be a great exchange. So what they're doing, one of the services that they offer, other than that, is that they do underwriting services, and they're doing the underwriting service for CyberMiles. So, I mean, that's two platforms that are doing really well for themselves. And, Cobenhood is helping out CyberMiles, doing that underwriting service. Now, I'm sorry. So, I like Cobenhood. Hopefully you guys even use this platform. I think it's going to be swell. But let's go back to CyberMiles. So we already know what they're planning on doing. Let me see if I missed anything. Well, okay, so they say 7,000 CyberMiles tokens equals 1 Ethereum. But I haven't seen yet if that when you participate in ICO, if you could actually buy less than that. You don't have to just, throw in 1 Ethereum, because who knows what Ethereum is going to be at by then. But if you have any interest or questions about private contributions, contact mark@fivemiles.com. So I'm hoping that this doesn't mean you have to absolutely spend 1 Ethereum just to get 7,000 CMT. And, there's a lot of people out there that can do that, but I'd rather not dump that much money into it. I don't know. I might change my mind. Who knows? Christmas is coming up, y'all. I got priorities, okay? So thank you for watching my video. I really hope that you guys check out this website. I think it's going to be huge. I mean, it already is huge, so that should be an indicator to, you're going to make some money if you invest in this. Please like my video, subscribe. If you have any questions, please comment and let me know what's up. Know what I'm saying? Thank you for watching. You guys have an amazing day.